Hello everyone. My name is Pahel Garwa, and I'm the founder at Green Gum. So, firstly, why the name Green Gum? Because we help the plants remain green for longer duration, and our products are made from a composition of gums, and hence Green Gum. So, in today's world, three of the biggest challenges that we are facing or the farmers are facing are low crop yield, poor soil health, and lack of water availability or droughts. And that too when agriculture is consuming more than 80% of the fresh water reserves that are already dwindling. And while on the other hand, India is discarding more than 2 billion dry cells each year into the landfills containing thousands of tons of zinc and manganese going just to waste. So we at Green Gum have created these biopolymer-based solutions which have very high water retention capacity, up to 80 times of its weight, by transforming the zinc carbon batteries. So we currently have three products. The first one is Nutrisphere Hydrogel. The second one, Aqua Retain Seed Coat, and the third one, which is a zinc and NPK blend. So what the hydrogel does is that when a farmer puts it into the soil, it acts just like a battery. How a battery stores power, it stores water and releases the water back into the soil whenever the soil is drying up. So it basically reduces the irrigation frequency and also provides moisture level to the crop for longer duration. And our Aqua Retain seed coat has, what it does is that it forms a semi-permeable layer around the seed and has all the nutrients encapsulated inside of it in nano pockets, and slowly releases the nutrients without by decreasing the nutrient leaching by at least 60%. So our USP is that all our products are 100% biodegradable with our own biopolymer-based technology and are at least 15% cheaper than the alternatives today available, although there are very few. And our products offer at least 35% yield improvement, and we make all these products, and the recycling process is itself a carbon negative process, means we do not do any solid, liquid, or gaseous discharge, and all our products come with smart nutrient and smart water release properties. So in our process, once the batteries arrive at our facility, we wash them and crush them, and then we do selective leaching, and the it goes through hydrometallurgical process, and then what we get is a zinc sulfate powder. Then this zinc powder is further used as a cross-linking agent in our hydrogel. So the hydrogel contains gums, but the zinc here is used as a cross-linking agent. So in our team, it's me, Pahel, and I'm the founder at Green Gum. And there is Renu Gaur. She is the technology lead and is a master's in biochemistry and bachelor's in biotechnology. And then there is marketing and sales, Ravindra Potalia. He is master's in plant breeding and genetics and BSc honors in agriculture. So our customers are large commercial farmers, the small and medium-sized farmers, and the export industry. So when it comes to the sustainability factor and also the durability and the water retention, we have the highest water retention and the durability. The water retention is approximately 50 to 80x with the durability of 4 to 6 months in the soil. Means our solution can last up to 6 months in the soil without the need of reapplication. So the size of the market that we are serving, the TAM is 14.6 billion, and the SAM is 1.2 million. And we are targeting at least 3% of the SAM, which brings our SOM to 76 million. So the cost of production for Nutrisphere Hydrogel, Aqua Retain Seed Coat, and Bhumi Rakshak comes out to be 220 rupees, 650 rupees, and 60 rupees per kg respectively. And the cost to farmer is 3,000 rupees, 2850, and 2,000 rupees per hectare respectively. So we got a company incorporated in May 2023, and then we got the grant from HPCL Udgam, and I also presented my solution at the COP29 in Baku, Azerbaijan, and then we also got awarded by the BRICS at the ISC Bangalore, and then we were a winner in the agri-tech sector at the Startup Maharati Mahakumbh, at the Startup Maharati Challenge by the Startup Mahakumbh and DPIIT. And recently, we were a part of the Tata Social Enterprise Challenge. So this is our pilot scale facility in Jaipur. We currently have a production capacity of 2 to 3 tons per month. And with the, like, here I have shown the total impact that we are creating with our solution. The table number 1 shows the yield increase and the cost to benefit ratio on some of the major crops. And the table number 2 shows the total water reduction and the, when a farmer grows moong on 1 hectare of land. So there is approximately 25% reduction in the water or the irrigation. And the total number 3, table number 3 shows the net savings on carbon emission when we recycle 1 ton of zinc carbon battery. So our ask is 50 lakhs, and which will majorly go towards production scale up and team building and market expansion. So here I come to the end.
Thank you, Pehel. Thank you for that. Any questions for Green Gum here? Okay, Pehel, I wanted to ask you, what's the biggest challenge you face collecting batteries, converting it to something valuable that can be used further?
So firstly, the waste collection is a problem, but then our technology is something very new to farmers. So convincing the farmers to adopt to something like this, which is a biopolymer, we make them understand. So convincing the farmers is also a challenge.
Great. And you are available at the Green Pop-Up Village today, so if somebody wants to understand more about your product, they can.
Yeah, but then what we do is that we set up demo plots in each of the villages of the districts that we are working in. We are currently working in 4 to 5 districts of Rajasthan already, and we did set up demo plots in each village. And then we got 1 to 2 customers in each village, and then when the farmers saw the results in the last...
Then the word of mouth travels, and then you get more.
Word of mouth.
Great. All the very best. Any more questions for Green Gum? All right, we'll have people come to you at the stall and maybe dig out more details. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here on this platform. Let's give it a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And now up next, I'm going to invite a company that is transforming the way lubricants are used in the industry, making it into something cleaner, more sustainable, and longer lasting. Please put your hands together as we invite Anshuman from Minimac.
Hi. So I'm Anshuman from Minimac Systems, and here we are to present to you lubricant circular economy. It's pretty a novel concept right now. You have heard of plastics circular economy, you have heard of battery recycling, you have heard of e-waste recycling and also tires recycling. These were the EPRs which were initiated by the Government of India between 2018 and 2022, and they are really doing a great venture. So this is the 5th EPR, I would like to say. It was launched as a regulation by the Government of India in 2023, showing the amount of will the government is having over the lubricant sector and how the lubricants need to be recycled. So let's understand how the lubricants are used in the industry. Lubricants currently follow a linear life cycle where the lubricants are produced from something called as crude oil. From there, it is converted into a base oil. Most of the base oils, you would be shocked to know that in India, we are importing 80% of the base oil, which is the chief raw material for the lubricants industry. Once the lubricants are used in various plant and machinery across all the manufacturing sectors, across all the automobiles that we use, they get drained out from the usage area. And once they get drained out, they are burnt off. Yes, they are burnt off, and that leads to a huge amount of carbon dioxide emission because of the usage and disposal practice of waste lubricants in India. We as a company are trying to reform this entire linear life cycle of lubricants into a circular life cycle. The problems associated with the lubricants linear life cycle is that around 85% of lubricants are presently being disposed improperly. Around 50% of them directly enter into the environment, and also around 80% of the base oil, which is the chief raw material for the lubricants, it is being imported into the country. There's a huge dearth of investments in this particular sector. That's why I would like to showcase the problems associated with the linear life cycle of the lubricant sector. Currently, $4 billion is the import bill of India on account of import of lubricants. Around 50 million tons of carbon dioxide every year is released into the environment because of improper disposal of the lubricants. This $50 million, my friends, that's equal to the entire world's capacity of carbon capture. So just imagine what is the level of lubricants disposal into the environment that's happening right now. Because of these problems, the government has come up with various initiatives. The first and foremost is the EPR regulation, which was launched in the year 2023. As a part of this EPR regulation, almost all the lubricant companies, they have to implement lubricant recycling, lubricant re-refining practices. This target starts at 5% in the current year, and it will increase up to 50% of blend of recycled lubricant into the fresh lubricants in the upcoming 4 to 5 years. In order to showcase how this entire problem is being solved by Minimac, here we have a short video which will explain the entire journey of the lubricants.
Lubrication is vital for smooth machinery operation. It reduces friction, minimizes wear and tear, and extends the lifespan of equipment. But did you know that adopting lubrication lifecycle management is crucial for achieving a circular economy and a sustainable environment to reach net zero goals? Let's visualize the journey of lubricants, from production to disposal, and see how Minimac contributes to this cycle. Oil, in its raw form, is categorized as virgin oil. It goes through lube blending plants, where it becomes industrial oil. This oil is then transferred to oil storage yards using large tankers and barrels. The industrial oil is extensively used in machinery, enduring rigorous testing and wear and tear. As it nears the end of its useful life, it becomes used oil, which is collected and segregated in different oil storage tanks. Waste oil, a blend of various used oils, is stored in a separate tank. Unfortunately, a major bulk of waste oil is currently disposed of, generating hazardous waste and depleting the environment, whereas a very nominal amount of waste oil goes for re-refining. This practice contributes to the emission of carbon dioxide. Here's where Minimac Systems steps in to build a circular economy and a sustainable environment. Minimac proposes a mid-life treatment, which involves a recurring purification of oil used in the tanks over the years. Reducing new oil requirements and hazardous waste generation in turn, increasing the drain interval and introducing the concept of nano-circularity. Minimac's second offering is the end-of-life treatment, providing used oil reconditioning solutions. This promotes the reuse of oil and is termed microcircularity. Currently, the major percentage of waste oil is incinerated or disposed of as hazardous waste. Minimac's third offering is waste oil collection solutions, where the waste oil is transported to re-refining plants. It is converted into re-refined base oil, RRBO, to be used as a feedstock for oil producers, bypassing emissions and promoting macro-circularity with an aim to provide pilferage-proof collection solutions. By implementing these solutions, the feedstock contributes to reducing a significant amount of carbon dioxide emission emitted by the waste oil disposal. This comprehensive cycle helps us move towards net zero and a better, sustainable tomorrow.
Thank you so much. So now you understand how we are redefining the way how circularity is being implemented in the lubricant life cycle. Here we are not just addressing the recycle part, but we are also addressing the reduce, reuse, and recycle. Thereby, we are covering the entire inverted triangle of hazardous waste management in the lubricant sector. Thank you very much. We are here at the Pop-Up Village. Would be happy to discuss with you on all these topics later on as well. Thank you so much.
Any questions? Any questions for Anshuman here? Thank you, Anshuman. Thank you for your time.